Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This has come from HK Now store. Very interesting little puzzle in this one. Pretty new, hasn't been out for very long. So let's get in. The regular Calvin's business card. And here it is. It's the Curvy Dino cube. Excuse me. So yeah, obviously from Calvin's Puzzles, the regular strange stuff on the side. And they've actually changed it, they've taken off the silly questions off the packaging by the look of it. There was some strange stuff on some of the older packaging. But anyway, let's get this open and show you what it is. As you can see, it's a very interesting looking puzzle. Oh wow, try and turn just taking it out of the box. Strange cut shapes. So what I've got here is, as I said, it's called the it's not, it's called the Curvy Dino Cube by Calvin's and designed by Evgeny Grigoriev, who's designed quite a number of puzzles. Very bubbly stickers, which isn't good there. I'll see if I can sort those out later. Yeah, same on the orange face as well. Not very good. Regular colour scheme with the light blue that Calvin's likes to use. So yeah, this is, as I said, Calvin had called this the Curvy Dino Cube. Originally this is called the Breeze Cube when Evgeny designed it, which is actually based on a puzzle called the Compy Cube. What it is, you've got a Dino Cube, so it's corner turning. That turns very nicely indeed. Very smooth. But unlike the Dino Cube, actually let me just grab my Dino Cube to show you the difference. So here's the regular Dino Cube, which is also corner turning, of course. Now the difference is the cuts are shallower, so they don't actually reach the centre of the cube, and this exposes both these kind of centre pieces on the face and corner pieces which would be underneath it. In fact, they are underneath it. It basically exposes this triangle here that you can see, because the cut stops there instead of going all the way to the centre of the corner. So it's not going to be a difficult puzzle. It's still essentially just a Dino Cube. The original Compy Cube, I believe, had normal straight cuts like the Dino Cube, but this Breeze Cube, as Evgeny called it, or the Curvy Dino, has these strange curved cuts. I don't know if they serve a purpose other than for aesthetic reasons, but it does look quite cool. But yeah, it's not going to be a difficult puzzle to solve. It's going to be very, very similar to the Dino Cube, the only difference being you're going to have to get the corner orientations correct. So let's get it scrambled up and see what it looks like when it's scrambled. Very similar actually to solving the Dino cylinder, the Smaz's Dino cylinder, which I also have. It's like you have to worry about the orientation in the corners as well. It's a little bit, you can hear kind of clicks as I'm turning them, and that's basically just small misalignments clicking back into place. So it does seem to feel like it needs to be aligned quite well before it will turn properly, but it will kind of corner cut it slightly, so you're not having to have to align it absolutely perfectly. You can't have it very far out, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean that's not far out at all there, so you just have to be quite accurate, the alignment on it. Well, there you go, there's the Curvy Dino scrambled. I'll go away and give it a solve and get back to you when I've done so. Okay then, so the Curvy Dino is now solved again, as expected. Pretty easy to solve. It took me maybe a minute to solve it. So yeah, pretty much as expected. Solved exactly as I expected it to do so. I'll give it a few more solves just to be sure that I'm not missing any cases it can throw at me, but I don't expect there to be anything. What I forgot to mention before actually is the centres don't move around in relationship to each other. They always stay in the same positions in relation to each other. In fact, you'll notice that a turn actually doesn't move any of the centres, so they are fixed points, so you don't do anything with those. So really it's just a matter of solving a Dino cube with the corner orientation included. Now this isn't a cheap puzzle, I can't remember exactly, I think it was $32, so it's difficult to say whether this is worth buying for a lot of people, because you can get the Dino cube here a lot cheaper than that, and it's a very similar solving challenge. Now I'm happy to pay that money. That's not to say I wouldn't be happy to pay even less for it, but because as I've said many times on my channel now, I am a collector, so I want to have this puzzle in my collection. However, from a solving difficulty point of view, if you add in the ease of solving and the relatively expensive price, it's difficult to recommend it highly to people, because you can get this similar challenge a lot cheaper, and it's not going to take you very long to solve this. Even as a relatively inexperienced puzzler, you're not going to get huge longevity out of this one. So while I think it's a good puzzle, I don't think it's bad quality or anything like that, but whether it's worth the money for everyone, especially if you're not a collector and you're a solver, I think probably not. Now that's, again, not to say I think there's anything wrong with it, it's just purely about bang for your buck, and you can get a lot more bang for your buck puzzle solving wise from some other puzzles for the price of this, unfortunately. But having said all that, I'm happy to have this in my collection. I think it looks wonderful. I think it turns really nicely. I'm going to enjoy having this one on my shelves along with all my other corner turning puzzles. It's place is already reserved for it on my shelves, and yeah, so I'm not disappointed in any way. It's just me not being willing to recommend everybody gets one of these unless you actually kind of want it from a collector's point of view. I don't see this being a huge seller for them, if I'm perfectly honest. But anyway, I think that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care now.